Alright, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Rejuvenation. So I did miss one thing from last episode, which is why I'm here. There is a TM here, Slash and Burn. This is a move exclusive to Rejuvenation, and it's a fairly good move. So you do want to grab it. It's a physical move, I believe. Yeah, it's a 90 base power, 90 accuracy physical move, and has, I believe, 20% chance to burn, I think. So it's pretty solid. Not a bad move. 10 PP is not a lot, but uh, grass type coverage is quite nice on a lot of Pokemon. And it's also fairly... the distribution is also fairly large, so a good amount of Pokemon can learn it. Anyways, we're gonna head back to Darklight Woods and just head up to where Florin is waiting for us. Hey, Florin. Okay, so the bright blue trees are the ones that will supply us with Darklight plants. They're called Spirit Bloom trees, and they're special because it only takes half a year for them to fully grow. The ones that are sectioned off are off-limits, and logs placed around the area are for the people of Darklight Village. Sounds good. You know a lot. I'm the head of GEPA, Grand Environmental Protection Agency, keeping the environment healthy and thriving. Sounds good, Florin. Truly a grass-type trainer. Grass-type trainer. Try saying that 5 times fast. Yep. Anyways, sounds good. So, guess we're just looking for trees that are marked. So there's one right across the stream here. 1 second. But before that, I'm just gonna run around. TM for Snarl here. Again, really solid move. So yeah, I think this is one of them. Yep. Alright, so there's one more, and that was something. That shadow again. Maybe we've seen that shadow before. Anyways, grab the Zygarde cell. Ooh, another thing. So right up this cliff. Is this one okay? Hello there. I heard the Grand Bridge was destroyed. Yes, we've detonated the explosives we've planted there. That action was completely unauthorized. Those explosives were supposed to go off only on my command. A command I have not given. So, I'm waiting. But ma'am, you did give a command. I did not. This little scheme of trying to place blame on me isn't going to end well for any of you. So I'm going to give you another command, and this time you do your best to follow it. Drop it and let's move on. Yes, ma'am. Good. We're gonna have to wait for the bridge to be repaired, which completely resets all our progress in the operation. Interesting. Florin, did you know your sister is part of Blade Star? Okay, I guess we're meeting up with her, and that's something else happening there. I believe you can talk with these impidimps to catch it. I'm not a super big Grimmsnarl fan, although Prankster is really good. It is definitely really solid. Anyways, let's meet up with Flora then. She's up here. In this area that's supposed to be keep out. Proceed. So, whenever this pops up, it means that you're going to be stuck in an area for a while. So if you have any Pokemon that you want to train or anything like that, do so now. Because otherwise you're going to be stuck in a different area for a little bit. But we're just going to keep going. Hey, Florin. This doesn't look right at all. What did we just stumble into? And why is Flora here? Flora? Florin, Thumbs, what are you two doing back here? Those idiots didn't lock the damn gate. I could ask you the same question. I thought you were supposed to be looking for that root specimen. I have been. It's been rough, so I wasn't getting anywhere, so I went past the gate and tried to look around. Besides, weren't we supposed to rendezvous at Darklight Village? We finished early and decided we wanted to help you out. But it seems you're in your pissy mood again. You know me, I don't like it when things don't go to plan. And that's just how it's gonna be, huh? You guys good? Peachy. I'm glad you feel that way. This place looks like a Blade Star base. That's because it is one, but it seems abandoned. There's not much... Did you guys hear that? I did. Well. Hello there, Mr. Giratina. What are you doing here? You're gonna pay for doing that to my brother. I did not know Giratina can learn Double Team. I was prepared to fight 1, not 3, certainly not 5. And, we're dead. Just kidding, we're not dead. But we are trapped. What happened to us? After I fell down that hole, you and Thumbs just showed up afterwards. That Giratina, or rather those Giratina, they knocked us into the pit deliberately, but why? Florin, you have wings. Yeah, I noticed. We all look quite strange. Falling into that hole seems to have had some physical effect on us. Well, this is just great. What are we supposed to do now? Dunno, but these doors are sealed and we're trapped in these tubes. Speak for yourself. I think these things are quite comfy. You guys sure are loud, you know that? Hello there. Who are you? Inconsequential. What the hell do you mean inconsequential? You shouldn't be down here like this. Same could be said for you lot. Are all of you not down here with me at this very moment? She's kinda got you there, Flora. That's besides the point. What psychopath sleeps in a place like this? This psychopath, ma'am, but we could do without throwing such a pointed word like that around. Truthfully, it's a low-hanging fruit, and it isn't even appropriate. I think she has you yet again. She's not making it difficult. The nerves of this one, not like it matters. She's trapped down here just like the rest of us. I'm not trapped? I can't be trapped. I never have, never will, and never shall be trapped. But the door. This rusty and useless excuse for a door? I don't think so. What was that about being stuck? And for the third time, it seems like my sister has just been thrashed once again. Okay, since you seem to have all the answers, would you please explain how you were able to escape? I suppose I could tell you, but it's no fun, nor is it satisfying. Alas, if I must, then I suppose a simple please shall suffice. I dislike you, but please, very well. And she's an acrobat, apparently. There. Flashy. Thanks, I had no idea I could pull that off. Suppose that's good to know for the future. Very impressive. Now explain. Well, it sounds ridiculous, but just follow my instructions. Stare at the door and focus on breaking it down. Pretend you have psychic powers and you can use telekinesis or something. And then when you're fully focused, just do it. Do what? Just do it. Done. How in the... Just follow the imp's instructions. Repress up. Oh, there we go. That was wild. And after listening to me, you're free. Thank you so much. Well, I don't have a name for you. It's Erin, that's all. Erin, thank you. May I ask, Erin, how did you get down here? All of you must know I was looking for a friend I lost. We got separated somehow and I was walking through the woods and suddenly I just fell through the floor. You fell through the ground? Yes. I didn't even notice the crevice in the ground. No, actually, I'm very sure it wasn't there. Until it was. This girl's lost her mind. Okay then, how did you three end up down here? I'm all ears, Broccoli Queen. Let's hear your explanation. We were attacked by a group of Giratina. I'm so sorry. What? Giratina, the legendary Pokemon? A group of them? It does say ridiculous when you say it out loud. That's because it is ridiculous, and after you berated me for my explanation, if that's the best you can come up with, then your neurons need some serious maintenance. I mean, what Flora's saying is kind of true. I have a hard time believing that. Well, it's not like I can confirm either. I was pushed into the hole before I felt anything, saw anything. That could be the Giratina. Well, let's investigate. So the sprite that you have is different depending on who you're playing as. So we're playing as Avis, so we have, this sprite, which is interesting. The last time I played this, I played as Axel, and I love that sprite so much. Hello? A Giratina. We think there are more. Well, we didn't do anything to it. Well, personally, I'd rather not find out who managed to really hurt a Giratina. Let's get an escape plan. Split up and search the area. You don't get to make that decision alone, we all need to agree on it. What's the issue? You seem a little eager to run off alone is all. Pardon me for finding that just a little suspicious. Working alone is what I'm best at, that's all this is. No more bickering, we're gonna settle this in a civil manner. There seems to be a door up those stairs. And to the left is a corridor Flora mentioned. There's 4 of us, we can do 2 and 2. What do we say to that? I'd rather you stay here and not touch anything really. Let's get an unbiased vote. Thumbs, you get to decide what happens from here, okay? Okay, good, decide. We're gonna go with Flora, although this is the part of the game where your decisions actually changed the story quite significantly. I've always just chose go with Flora. I actually don't remember what the consequences of the other actions are. But if this is your first playthrough, I'm not gonna spoil it anyways. You can choose either one. And just follow the story. I'm gonna go with Flora and see what happens from there. But Thumbs voted and that's that. They're going with you. Very well. I prefer working alone, so don't expect anything. We should get moving. Well, Florin, you and me. Time to investigate. Alright, we're heading over. We're just gonna head over here. There's this room right here that's just a party going on around this lava rock. As far as I know, like even in the latest version, after completing all the badges, I don't think that does anything yet. Huh, this room looks suspicious. I'll lay out a game plan. There seems to be another door here. I'll check this room. You take this one, take your time, go through everything, got it? So, this is a thing. How to craft a dark red mirror. Place black ore into small isolated device. Burn the ore into a great pit of fire. And we have another step here. Step 5, cook the ore for exactly 15 seconds. So, as you might expect, we need to do stuff, but we're missing some steps, so we're gonna, just confront Flora here. Step 4, liberate the ore with plasma. Step 3, zap the ore with electricity. And let's check in on Flora. Yeah, no, I heard you, I just didn't believe. Nope. I saw you. I saw you with the grunts. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, like I asked, please investigate the other room. Don't make me repeat myself. No, I'm gonna keep pushing. You have a lot of nerve. I had a weird feeling about you even on Terrajuma. All the way back, you've been an issue. But even the largest issues can be turned into an advantage. I've decided to take a different approach with you. Before you go on and assume things, allow me to explain myself. First of all, I will admit that I am the leader of Team Bladestar. We're an organization that works to dismantle the oppressive and toxic system that Grand Dream City promotes. In Grand Dream City, you are put through a rigorous courses only to be thrown into a rigorous and competitive job force. That's just normal for any given society, correct? Well, in GDC's case, the option to realize your dreams and become successful is locked behind the politically powerful and wealthy. Not only that, but the system is designed to take advantage of those who aren't as successful. The modern man that has been assimilated into the system is worked to the bone. The ones who are rejected by the systems are thrown to the wolves and kept in their pit. That's what Grand Dream City is. A disgusting and predatory society that exists only to benefit the upper class. Please take a look at this. This man, his name is William Gravilla. He was my father. He was also my predecessor. My father was originally just an ordinary man who was a part of GDC's political party. When he saw how deep the corruption ran, he decided to fight against it in secrecy. He gathered supporters and created Bladestar. Before he was able to make strides, he was assassinated. I'm just gonna keep quiet here. I bet he knew his time was coming. He pulled me aside and told me everything at such a young age. It's his wish of bringing equilibrium to GDC that drives me. And so that brings us to here and now. This is where my father held his operation. After his death, this place was abandoned and a new HQ under my supervision was created. I was in the area to gather some books and information. But ever since Talon was turned to stone, Flora has barely left me out of his sight. So Talon wasn't your doing then, huh? Thought telling him that I may have an idea for a cure would allow me to venture on out here on my own. Obviously, that didn't happen, and now we're being thrown down here by Giratina. The way out of here isn't easy, but it is possible. I'll explain more as we continue, but I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Okay, so there's that. I am a little curious. Darklight Cave is filled with massive amounts of energy, due to a high amount of black shards gathered in one spot. William was studying the effects on Pokemon and learned that if one fell into the cave at a fast enough rate, their appearance would change. That's why there's a massive crevice in Darklight Wood. He would learn Pokemon that they would fall into the cave and have their appearance changed. Basically, same thing happened to us. But we have souls, and as such, it has been brought to the surface. The physical change in our appearance is a reflection on what's deep within our souls. However, this phenomenon is only possible in Darklight Caves. If we were to leave the cave without decompressing our souls back into our bodies, well, we would be obliterated. Just like how divers decompress before coming to the surface. There's a decompression chamber, not a depression chamber. That is, well, depressing. But anyways, we need a Darklight mirror. Sounds good. So we can make one ourselves following the steps here. So we'll need a black ore. Okay, so first we need fire. Oh, I did that wrong. So let me just... So we need fire, electric, plasma, and then do that. So I'm just gonna cancel it. So yeah. Grab some black shards. Put it in here. So fire. Lightning. And then plasma is the one with the is the circle with the line in the middle. You want to disable speed up here because that can actually mess with the timer a little bit. So we're gonna want to wait 15 seconds. Just waiting. Just chilling. No issues here. Exactly 15 seconds. There we go. We have obtained a Darklight mirror. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellently crafted. Immaculate even. I'm impressed. Alright. Sounds good. We can come back here. But there's not much else to do. So let's just rendezvous with the others. Hello there. Have you found anything of note? Just some old documents about this place. Turns out this place is an old Blade Star base, but that's not all. Flora, there's something I found that I need to tell you about. Oh? I found a tape in one of the rooms, and it had a video recording of our father. He was going on and on about things that don't make any sense. He said he was saying that he was the founder of Blade Star. I turned the video off after that. Couldn't take it anymore. Flora, I found the same video in the place I searched. It does seem our father had involvement with Blade Star after all. But that's not important right now. We can discuss this after we escape. What will you do? So we can choose to either expose Flora, or we can keep quiet about Flora's involvement. I've always chose to expose Flora, so like go with Flora and then expose Flora. Now I believe that the actually no, I'm not gonna spoil it. Just do what you feel like is best here. But I'm gonna expose Flora, and whatever the consequences will be, that'll be it. Because honestly, keeping quiet just doesn't feel right. So yeah, Flora's the leader, by the way. So you're saying that Flora's had involvement with Blade Star, and that they saw you talking to Blade Star grunts shortly before we arrived here? Well, that would make sense considering the recording. Flora, is this true? Of course it's not true. Thumbs is just jumping to conclusions based off loose evidence. I have no connection to Blade Star whatsoever. But we just found you in a Blade Star compound. I'm telling the truth. That's nice of you to say, but I think Flora being part of Blade Star holds more ground than the other alternative. You knew just what to do with those when I was explaining how to get out of those tubes. Additionally, you were extremely adamant about going off alone to wherever you went. You only allowed Thumbs to go with you after we practically forced you to accept them. All this ties back to you in a not-so-great way, Miss Broccoli. Now all of you are jumping to conclusions based off meaningless actions. No, I think the evidence is sound. How is any of this sound? Either way, our minds are made up. So let's say all this is true. What now? What are you three prepared to do about it? I don't want to do anything. You're my sister. But you have crimes you must pay for. Such as? Let's start with the demolition of the Grand Bridge for starters. Erin and I are highly suspect of Blade Star's involvement with that scene. I won't apologize for that. So you admit it then. There's no point denying it. You've already made up your minds. Beating a dead horse is something I'm not good at, truthfully. Don't have the patience for it either. Never did. That being said, it's unfortunate that you came to this conclusion this quick. The least you could have done was play along and let me save you all first, but you just couldn't hold your tongues. And a mysterious object, cave just changed? Hey, what are you doing? There's something you should know about our current forms. It's a direct side effect of the pressure that exists within the cave's layer. Our appearance is a reflection of our souls. So, this path does converge with if you don't go with Flora and expose her. Which is why she's talking as if she didn't already tell us. If you're badly hurt or killed in this state, I'd imagine you'd suffer a fate far worse than death. No one move. And cave got changed back. You know, there's a reason why this lab was constructed. Without knowing the cave secret, you'll never find this place. Uh-huh. Just until my anonymity is no longer required, a month or two, give or take. What about the Giratina? We're going to be torn apart. Well, that's quite unlikely with Thumbs at your side. Besides, I'm no monster. I would never leave you in a situation so grave. We'll give reinforcements. Make sure you're still breathing. And she's off. 1 hour later. So we can move around. We can come this way to check in on what Erin and Florin looked at, but otherwise... Hello there, you two. Hey, Erin, what's up? You're gonna mope around forever, Florin? My friend Talon has been warning me about Flora for years, but I always had faith in my sister no matter what she did. What she did to us at Telluric Temple should have been a major red flag. No, it was a major red flag. I just chose to ignore it, and this is the consequence of that. She's still your family. It's illogical, yes, but it's understandable. Yeah, Erin's right. Of course I'm right. That's besides the point, though. Still, I appreciate the words. I really do. Can't pretend to understand too much, though. I wouldn't really say I have family, or friends for that matter. I thought you said you were looking for a friend. Oh, her? I guess she is one. A recent friend, but one nonetheless. Could you tell us a little bit more about her? Not really any of my business to describe her in great detail, but her name is Alida? Huh, I do know her. Yeah, she's from Sheridan Village. A bit of a hothead and stubborn cow, but she's entertaining to have around. Well, I don't know about that temper, but alright, so we check out, yeah, but it's all hopeless. Okay, yeah, don't float away, please. We need you in the land of the living. Alright, let's do this. So we now have, so we're gonna need to craft another dark light mirror. That's basically the idea here, is that Flora took ours. So yeah, we can just talk to them, just make sure. But yeah, we already know. Yeah, we already know a lot of that. But yeah, we'll just put this in. Mount Valor can change too. Yep. So yeah, we'll just need to reset the machine. And basically do the same thing again. Lightning. Plasma. And then 15 seconds. There we go. We're getting out. And now we actually have the dark light mirror. For being a mirror, it's pretty bad at its job. You can't even see your reflection on this thing. Yeah, we did. This lab was used to experiment on Pokemon. So we already know this from Flora. Again, this assumes that you went with them and then you exposed Flora. But yeah. So yeah, we need to find a decompressing lab. So we become scrambled eggs? Basically. Okay. Right. Let's do this. So now that we have the dark light mirror, we can come on. Uh-oh. Giratina's awake. And it's squished. What happened to it? Yeah, this is Giratina's soul, I guess. You okay? Hey, Giratina. Yeah, you wanna just help us? Glad you're on our team. It's spicy and talented. She is so spicy and talented? Alright, sounds good. Yep, Giratina joined our party for some reason. So yeah, this is Yeah. So we can do a few things now. Specifically, we can interact with these mirrors to shift its appearance, which is fascinating because that does mean that it allows us to do a few things here. This gate is now blocked. This room is still weird. It's no longer partying. That's a thing. I don't think there's anything on here that is... Yeah, okay. I do want to just mine this rock real quick. Just because I don't want to come back down here. Ooh. Okay, we take the plate. I do this, 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 and this. That's fine. 3 things, a heat rock. I guess that's fine. We already have one, but... And a red shard. I think we can get this. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. Anytime we get a plate, that's always useful. But yeah, let's get out of here. You can use the PC star to switch out your Pokemon. You can see I caught a Shiinotic. Oh, hey, look who's hanging out. Oh, hey, Venom. Did you get all the materials you needed? Yeah, and you? Yeah, I'm just taking a small break. Route 7 is breathtaking. True, everything right here now is breathtaking. What do you mean by that? Nothing? Well, stop that. I can't take it. Teehee. This way, our boss needs backup. This is a level 7 mission. If we fail, the results will be catastrophic. Let's move. Well, that's suspicious. They were mentioning something about a mission or whatever. They just look like a bunch of weirdos, but you don't think they have something to do with the bridge explosions? I'm willing to bet they did. Let's tail him. Maybe we should wait for Thumbs. We're gonna lose them if we wait any longer. Come on. Oh boy, here we go again. And that's where I'm gonna end it. We've managed to fall into Darklight Caves, and next time we're gonna get through this place. This is a pretty good place to end it because Darklight Caves is quite long. But yeah, this will be a fun time. I believe, yeah, we don't get a new sprite, so that's whatever. But yeah, this will be a fun time with this crew, and I will see you all next time.